Yeah, boy. Welcome, Potty. Back in the studs. Regular programming.
Have they even had a remote? I don't know.
No, but like we were in the apartment before.
We were in the apartment.
We're in the Sky Lounge.
Above and beyond, so you guys don't have to don't have to listen to too many remotes.
Yeah, that's what we fucking do for you guys. But also, there's probably the main reason why I've flown back to Sydney. To be honest with you guys, it's not to record for you. It's to see my boyfriend. Huge. Bomb dropped. Yeah.
It's brilliant stuff.
And it's not a friend. I've actually kept it hidden for a bit.
Yeah, unless you're a bean spiller. But I saw a really funny post in the Facebook group yesterday that was like, far out, I've had such a bad dating experience. The only thing that makes me feel better is Will's dating life. Oh, and you're like,
and I was like, sorry, bruh. I'm going to have to drop this on ya.
And that poor cunt's woken up and heard this.
And gone, what am I doing wrong?
And just absolutely L'd it, dude.
So I won't go into like, he isn't really keen on me, like... And I'm not really keen on giving details. Yeah, his exact name. This is where he lives. So like, I'm going to keep him like private, but...
What should we call him?
Let's call him,
Tower 2.
Let's call him Tower 2. No. Let's call him Tony.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Why?
Okay, we'll call him Tony.
Tony's good. But... Tony... It's too funny, I think.
It's too funny.
Let's just call him Boyf.
I like that.
Boyf.
Should we call him Rash?
No, but he's not Rash.
I thought you got a rash from him.
Once. But anyway, let's call him Boyf.
Okay.
Anyway, Boyf, was the guy that I drove up to the Central Coast to see from the South Coast, if we remember that whole debacle.
So big.
Which is crazy. So, yeah, that's Boyf.
Can you talk about how it rekindled?
Yeah. Well, I obviously was, as anyone would, just like, all right, well, fuck this.
Yeah.
But then he messaged me after I was kind of obviously not responding and explained his entire situation and it did justify things to the point where I was like, okay, I'm willing to talk to this guy again. And then, I started speaking to someone else and, yada, yada, yada. And then...
Fuckboy era.
And then, we just kind of rekindled once I got back from LA. And, I don't know what else to say. Then, we've just been kind of spending every day together since. And
But he's not actually from the Central Coast. Like, he just doesn't live there, does he?
No.
See, the Central Coast just has a curse on life.
Yeah.
That's what I've come to realize.
Yeah, he doesn't live... I don't know what was going on in the Central Coast. That's just where he was at the time.
There's a curse on love there. Dude.
Yeah. And anyway, so it's really nice. And I will say this, not that I'm ever the person to ever give advice on dating, but I'm almost so bad at it that maybe I can give advice.
Okay, what have you got for us?
And this is truthful. I genuinely think this. If you're speaking to someone and they've ever made you feel doubt about do they like me or not? Are they drifting away? Are they if you are feeling that, I'm sorry to say it is the truth.
Yeah.
And once he apologized and once we tried again from that first date till now, I never once even slightly felt in the realm of maybe, is he off me? Is he ignoring me? Is he this or that? Like, not even once.
Yeah.
And I truly think, like, that is such a big thing.
I agree. I think there's a difference between, like, it's specifically that of do they actually want me? Because I think sometimes you can still have, like, I still get intrusive thoughts and, like,
definitely
negative thoughts that are, like, make-up scenarios in my head about things. But we're talking about something different where it's like, okay, it feels like they're pulling back and you're starting to make excuses as to why. And that's when it's like,
they had work, they had this, they had that.
Whereas intrusive thoughts and that and they're different. But yeah, if you know, you do know.
Because, like, let's say, for example, when he's at work, he might not message me for a few hours. Obviously, he's at work. But I'll always get a message on the lunch break.
Huge.
Always. Because it's just like, oh, cool. And even if I didn't get a message on the lunch break, I would definitely get a message in any sort of other gap that there is. So, I don't know. I do think, like, let's say because I would always get the, like, I've got work today. And then it would be no message till, like, 11 p.m.
Yeah, so I'm sorry.
Sorry, I got home from work and crashed.
No, you
Well,
didn't.
unless you finished work at 10:50 and teleported to your room and literally crashed, then what were you doing on the bus home, on the drive home, on the this, on the that? Like, sorry, but
Plenty of time to text me. Call me.
So, no, seriously, like, and you know what? The standard's been set for me. The standard's been fucking set. That's fine if you have work. Don't mess with me for 3 hours. You're texting me at lunch.
Shout out Tony, bro. That's big.
Shout out Tony. Shout out Boy. Shout out Rash.
tracker.
Whatever name you want.
Well,
But yeah, that's been going on. So that's been really lovely.
and that's why you're back. I don't want to get too much into it. It's your detail, but you did post a video, a little TikTok skitty, Will Gibbs skits, and it was about that guy who doesn't want to cry at his wedding, or like the bro who gives a speech at his wedding.
Yeah.
So I want to see how you would actually approach a wedding speech.
Really?
Like if you were, like obviously you were taking the piss there, but if you were actually going to say a wedding speech,
and it's my wedding.
it's your wedding. You don't have to say it towards Boif, but like just the generic kind of vibe. Like how do you reckon you'd handle a speech? Mix of comedy from the heart, like how would yours, what would yours look like?
Mine would be no comedy.
Oh, can you give us an example? Pretend you're marrying Kyle.
Okay, about this, I'd be like, thank you everybody for coming. This is a fantastic night. It's a beautiful. Imagine I pull out a speech like already written about Kyle. I'm like, oh, perfect. I've got this one. I wrote this one a year ago. Obviously, you know, you and I, we all know Kyle from a co-worker's perspective, but you know, obviously things changed and we started to see each other in a different light. And I'm honestly so touched and so grateful for all the memories that we've had. And at the place I was in when Kyle met me, I was so low and I was so unsure of myself. And Kyle really found that in me to lift me up. Every single person here at this beautiful venue has affected our lives in such a positive way, and we're so grateful for all of you. And I just want to say that Kyle, the love we have between each other is so strong, but what makes it even stronger is the fact that we get to share it with everyone in this room. So let's raise a glass.
That was a great close of that.
Yeah.
That's
Something
beautiful.
like that. Because the half comedy is so lame.
No, well it's not really a
And no offense, like, you're not
wedding
funny.
speech.
Like, most people aren't funny. So sorry,
I can crap one or two.
but they're always such lame jokes.
Yeah.
I'm sure that she'd probably disagree after a few Saturday nights. Like, that's just not funny. I'm like this. Bomb.
You haven't even been to a wedding except when you bombed on stage.
I know.
You just see the TikTok ones.
But no, I think that would be my approach, because then people would expect a funny speech as well. So when I come up and I give,
But I appreciate that, but I struggle to think that Will Gibb gets in front of a mic and can tame it all back. You know what I mean?
But it's my job. I'm bored.
You're up there.
No, bro, because I go the other way.
But I think Will also loves to surprise people. So he knows that he's going to take the piss.
I don't think you'll go
Then when he
nuts.
switches it up.
I don't think it's going to be a fucking stand-up show, but I reckon it'd be hard for you to not say a single joke up there on a mic.
No, I wouldn't.
What about if you were like saying a best man speech for me, for example? Would you go all serious, or is that a bit more comedy?
I'd start really comedy and disarm everyone. Like, oh, here's classic Gibb.
Yeah.
And then I'd twist.
Classic Gibbos.
And then, classic Gibb. And then I'd twist midway through and you'd be like, everyone would be stunned. I think I'd give the best man speech ever.
That's big.
I truly do. Like, I reckon it would just be, I reckon I would be able to get the whole room in tears easily, like that. That's the confidence I have. Bro, speaking of tears, and not to now down the pod, but I have to say this. We were talking about it just before. This is such a left field turn, but my anxiety the last week has been all-time high.
Boring.
My health anxiety is so bad right now. It's crippling. Yeah. Like, I'm at the point where it's actually, I used to be like a little bit worried about, oh no, this and that. But since that stomach ache that I've had, it's been like crippling my everyday life.
In what sense? Because I thought that cleared it up for you, all that. Like, I thought the colonoscopy, and then once you cleared the stomach ache and stuff, you were all feeling better about it.
No, because obviously what happened with the fake, that news and stuff that I got after, they said it was this and that. I think this is going to sound so lame, but I think it was actually so, I was actually really traumatized from that week. Like, it actually really traumatized me, because that is my biggest fear. And I lived it. And then still unsure on the stomach stuff. And then, so now it's just like, I'm just listening to my body way too much.
Yeah.
So every little thing, let's say this hadn't happened, like every little tiny thing my body does, I'm like, I overanalyze it to the point where I'm like freaking the fuck out.
You should go do the Everlab thing I did. The full body, the full
Yeah,
health
I
thing.
should.
It like does everything.
But the thing is, when I go get my bloods taken at a hospital, and when I go get my...
Yeah, but like you can do bloods for $1 million. Like they do a full health... Like there's obviously different options you can do. Like, but you could do ones that like cover everything. You know what I mean?
I know.
And then you work with doctors to try and improve what needs to be improved to prevent things like cancers and stuff. It's actually, this is not a fucking ad, but it's just a really good thing.
I think it's that thing where, like, speaking to my therapist about it, it's like, I've got such an obsession with control. Like, I have to control every aspect of my life. And your health, like, obviously, yes, you can control your health to an extent through diet and exercise.
Yeah.
But it also, to me, does feel very uncontrollable as well.
I
like, you can't control getting a headache. You can't control getting sick. So I think it's such an OCD trait of mine. And I'm not saying that as like a OCD. Like, I genuinely mean like that is one of my traits.
I've been getting health anxiety. I never normally got health anxiety.
Yeah.
The last week, since that lady from MAFS,
Mel
bless her
Schilling.
soul, who passed away, that's not rattled me, but like it scared me. Like it's just kind of like, bro, she's legit just being on TV on MAFS, like chilling, and she passed away. It fucking wigs me out, bro.
And the thing that scares me as well is like, it is random. Like, obviously people say eat well, exercise well, but I would assume, looking at her, she she was so beautiful. She would have been eating well. She probably exercised well. Like, and then you just get it. Like, there's no real.
No, it just lowers your chances. But sometimes you get it.
Because you see those cunts that are fucking like 75 years old truckers that have lived on like meat pies for their whole life, and they'll die at 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have someone that's like super healthy and young, and so that is why it wigs me out. Feeling like there is kind of no control. But yeah, the last few, and this is so funny, I was like, fuck, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some hair, skin, and nails supplements and some vitamin C supplements.
Hair, skin, and nails?
Yeah. It's called hair, skin, nails.
Oh, right.
It's just for healthy hair, healthy skin, healthy nails. And so I take them. And then for the last like few days, I've had like really bad diarrhea. I'm like, oh God. And now I'm obviously freaking out because my stomach's being weird. And then I Google it, like, does Blackmore's vitamin C cause diarrhea? They're like, yep, causes diarrhea. And then I'm like, what does the hair, skin, and nails cause? They're like, it causes your skin to break out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, then why the fuck am I taking this bullshit? I was taking it to feel healthier. Now I'm feeling anxious
fucked.
But this is the thing, like, before the whole issue, if I was having diarrhea, but I've got diarrhea for a few days.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and obviously stress is bad for you. Oh, it's just a disaster, man.
Well, you got to speak it out with your therapist, dude. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, but it's just so annoying. I hate that shit.
Yeah,
I hate feeling anxious.
Yeah, it sucks.
And then on the plane on the way to Sydney, I felt weirdly nauseous, and I had a little vom in the bathroom.
Shit.
I was just like, oh, I'm just going to have a little vom, and not much came out. Then I got home, and then I was like, I still feel a bit nauseous. Had a little vom. It's just like so random.
Have you got to the bottom of that stomach thing, dude?
No.
The voms?
Well, I never vom.
Just the stomach pain?
Yeah, but it wasn't pain. I was just like, oh, I feel nauseous. Yeah. Do you never feel like that where you're like, oh, I feel a bit nauseous, like maybe I could vomit?
On a plane, yeah. I feel fucked on a plane.
Yeah. I just felt real, and I hadn't eaten all day.
Yeah, you just got to get it up. And something about planes, bro, you just feel fucking rank.
Every time I get on a plane, bro, I swear to God, I get sick.
You feel rank. But yeah, no, it's a fucking horrible
And then you
cycle.
convince yourself you need, like, I was like, do I feel nauseous? I reckon I need to vomit. And then I'm like, I have to vomit. I have to, like, telling myself, like, I need to vomit and shit.
Well, I get that, like, what you're saying about your health. That's what I get about scared of going insane.
Right.
So, like, the littlest thing will happen, and I'll be like, fuck, I'm going insane. Like, on Sunday or something, I was at Shep's recording at the Wash Pod, and I ordered fishbowl to go to Tiana's house because she lives around the corner. And then I thought I got in my car and was driving, and legit 3 minutes went by in my mind. And Tiana calls me. She goes, "Your fishbowl's here. Like, do you want me to drop it over?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I'm on my way home." I was like, "Bro, what the fuck? I swear I ordered it 3 minutes ago."
Yeah.
And then it turns out that I actually ordered it, went and packed up all the equipment, said goodbye to the boys, got in my car, and it was like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I'm going crazy, bro. I've just time traveled like I'm a fucking lunatic. I'm losing my mind. And then the littlest, like every day, the tiniest little things set me off every single day.
Today, I was like, ooh, big diarrhea poo coming. So Jackson's on his way over for a swim. So I open the door to the house and I leave it open. I say, "Hey, bro, door's open. I'm going to take a shit in case, you went outside." I take my shit, come downstairs and I see the door's open and I go, fucking Jackson's broken in. Because I'd just forgotten that I'd opened the door. So I'm filming, literally, I've got a recording of this. This is me in my house walking around like this because I fully thought Jackson was going to scare me. "You think you can fuck with me?"
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm just going to bow down like some sad little boy. Well, you're sorely mistaken.
Fuck.
Like, what the fuck?
Shit.
I'd opened the door
Psycho.
10 minutes ago and I forgot.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous.
That's funny, that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, guys.
off of all that stuff, that's just a peek into our fucking broken brains for you.
And if yours are broken, you're not alone. But
I
if
feel
you are broken...
Anyway.
No, keep going.
I was just saying, I feel totally fine. Like, right now, I feel fine. But I'm just, I'm like, I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for any sort of issue. Right
Yeah,
now,
I'm just-
not like it's just like totally.
Have you got the health anxiety 24/7, but your body feels fine? Is that what you mean?
Yes. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fucked,
yeah.
bro. 24/7 card I can't.
It never
stop.
stops.
It's fucking draining, bro.
And then what's the point if I'm stressing? Obviously, that's going to do, like, that is bad for your body.
yeah, fuck yeah, bro. It's in fight or flight. You're constantly in fight or flight.
Yeah.
What it is, fucking awful. I hate it. Anyway, what do you do? Life goes on.
Exactly, cunt.
As fucked as we are, if you're fucked too and you want to come see some more fuck stories of us live, we're going on tour.
Yeah, we are.
And
That's
if you
exciting.
skip the ad read, then you missed out on it. You're going to have to go back and listen. If you didn't, and you listened to the ad read, then fucking
Can we
let's
announce?
go. How
Do
keen
they
are
know
we?
the name of it?
Yes, they do.
Do we reckon it's going to be Where the Spillers? It's got
Got to be Where the Spillers.
It's obviously Where the Millers. What a
and Where the Bean Spillers, so Where the Spillers.
yeah, Where the Spillers.
Because we're
like.
getting a camper van and road tripping down the East Coast.
Yeah.
Brisbane, Coffs Harbour, Newcastle, Canberra, Wollongong, Sydney.
I'm excited. Do I bring
gonna
my
be fun.
PlayStation so we can
Yes.
play FIFA?
Yes.
Surely, right?
Such a yes.
Surely FIFA.
Because while people
Yeah, PGA.
while people are driving, we can just play, bruh.
You know what?
Like, if you think I'm getting a fucking caravan
No.
and I'm sitting in a seat with a seatbelt on, you can fuck yourself.
I'm getting PGA 2K25.
I've got it.
No. 2K25. Oh, okay. I'm going to download
I
it
think I got it.
and we can play it and we'll do FIFA and PGA comps.
Yeah. So good. Let's just pay
PGA's so
someone-
fun.
Let's just hire someone to drive it for us.
That'd be fun as some spillers.
Some spillers.
Um,
Yeah, no, it's keen. So check out the ad reads. Tickets will go on sale. I think we've said it in the ad read when they go on sale. I forgot.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's
Couple
in the ad
weeks,
read.
Anyway, it'll be fun as fuck. On the weekend, Willie, I had a few drinks.
You boshed.
I boshed.
It was
So as you know,
Boschmas time.
I'm not a big drinker. I drink maybe 3-4 times a year around Christmas. Thursday, I had a few drinks too. We were on the stream watching the Roosters game. And then Saturday is the boys Boschmas, all of us from school. I think I've spoke about it before. We're in our teams, 4 teams of 5, and we're all different countries and we compete in games. So we do indoor golf, cricket, soccer, basketball, trivia, boat race, who can make the most money
So
in an
fun.
hour on the tab, and fucking pool table, right? So we're all there, we're playing cricket. I fucking hit my head trying to catch a ball.
Oof.
Nearly knocked myself out. I fucked my knee up playing soccer. Like,
Oof.
it's all brutal. Everyone's everyone's into it and getting amongst it. Anyway, it's a fucking fun day, right? Gets to 8 o'clock because we've been going since 11:30. I started drinking at 1. I can't really handle it anymore. And I was like, I'm so ready to get the fuck home.
Yeah.
So I'm in my Scottish outfit. So I got my white shirt, I've got my kilt on, my long white socks, and
The pom hat.
the kilt hat with fake hair out the back, right?
And it has a little pom-pom on top.
Yeah, a little pom-pom on the top. And so I'm like, righto, I don't say goodbye to anybody because fuck that.
Later.
There's too
100
many
goodbyes.
people.
Stay, bro.
You
Stay.
can imagine Shep being like, bro.
Yeah.
I said to Shep at 7:30, I was like, dude, I'm getting over this. He goes, if you don't fucking stay, you're the biggest fucking pussy. I was like, okay, I'm not saying goodbye to anybody.
Yeah.
So I get in the Uber, and I head on back to Tiana's, right?
Uh-oh.
And it's still like 8:30, so it's around the time we try put Lani to sleep. Takes her ages. And we pull up, and I'm like, okay, when I walk in, Tiana wasn't replying, so I was like, okay, she must be putting Lani down. So like, Lani's awake, I want to go spend time with her. I'm going to empty my bladder in the front of her apartment block. And where Tiana's apartment
Why not
block
just inside?
Because then like, when I run in, I'm going to be with Lani. Like, Lani's going to run to me and cuddle me, and I just want to stay with her. I don't want to go wee. I don't know. I was just like, I want to get it out. So I'm out the front, and so Lani's bedroom window faces the front of the apartment block, like the garden. So I've gone in there, and I'm fucking swaying away, and I'm
Are you really pissed?
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed.
Yeah.
And I'm chucking a piss in the front garden, just like kind of holding onto the tree. You know, I hear a bit of rustling up from the apartment. I don't really notice. I'm just chucking a piss. And then I just hear, Patty? And I look up, and Lani's standing at her window. She goes, what are you wearing? Why are you doing a wee in the garden? And I'm just standing there swaying. I'm like, I'll be up in a second. She goes, come up, hurry up. I'm like, I'm coming. Anyway, it turns out, so she was like struggling to go to bed. Wouldn't really sleep, and then she was crying for her dad. And then what me and Tiana do is like we'll look up the moon. We say her dad's on the moon, right? So she opens the window crying, trying to find her dad Noah on the moon. And as she opens it,
She goes, who the
I'm standing there fucking pissed in my Scottish outfit, swaying around, pissing on the fucking frangipani tree. And she's just like, what a fucking... Tiana said it was the best thing ever because she stopped crying straight away.
Yeah, she would have. She would have been like, what the fuck?
She was so shocked and like found it hilarious that she was just pissing herself laughing.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
But it was just like the timing of that, like her crying so upset, goes to look at her dad, and there's fucking stepdad pat on the fucking front garden.
I'm having a piss.
Oh, I was cracking
I'm
up,
having a
dude.
piss.
Like, what are the chances of that?
Pat, you said to me before the record one of the greatest segment ideas I've ever heard in my life,
Yeah, it's a pretty good one, eh?
which was things that should already have been invented.
Yeah, like why the fuck aren't they invented already?
Because when I look at something like the Waymo self-driving car,
Who's Waymo?
Waymo's the company, and
right.
it's a self-driving car. The fact that that can exist before some of the things that we're about to go through,
Yeah,
to me is like
baffling.
baffling.
So my first one, I've been thinking it for a hot minute, and this is a judgment-free zone, okay?
What does that mean?
Like, if you think it's ridiculous, just bear with us. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Why the fuck can't we put a huge parachute on airplanes?
In case it crashes.
And if it goes to crash, you just open the parachute and it just floats down.
Can I give a really boring response to that?
Yeah.
I think the structural integrity of a plane in the way it's built, that if you pulled a parachute like that, it would rip. Like the planes might not be able to take off with that much fabric on board, and it would make it so much heavier. And then
Yeah, but bro, it can carry fucking tons and tons and tons of humans and baggage.
Yeah, but then you add tons and tons and tons of fabric, and it's probably going over the limit. And then let's say it does pull, it might rip the plane in half.
No, because bro, the structural engineers could figure out the anchor points to put it at. Like you're not just hooked on with one little hook. Like there's maybe one of the wings is attached, the other wing, the back, the front, the middle, the side, like. And it just pops open. Kyle, as an engineer?
Well, I actually, obviously it's not feasible, but I can't think of a reason why it's not.
No, think about when rockets fall, when astronauts come back down from space, they have a big parachute.
I think planes go so fast that it's not gonna, I think it would just break. And that size, going that fast with a parachute would just not work.
Yeah, but when the plane's crashing, normally the engines and that fail, and without engines, you can still glide.
Yeah.
Like the plane's slowing down by the time it crashes. So it's not like you're going
Not really.
1,000 kilometers an hour.
You go pretty fast. You're still going so fast. Plus, imagine the parachute goes and it stops.
Sorry.
Everyone will just fly forward.
Go.
I know, I'm being serious. I've done that to you. There's a maximum velocity at which you fall at.
Terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity.
Yeah.
And the guy who sky parachuted from the
Red Bull.
the Red Bull thing from space, he fell at maximum velocity.
Terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity.
Yeah.
And it held him.
No, but that's a person. You're talking about the terminal velocity of a plane.
Yeah, but it's the same speed. That's the whole point of
No,
terminal
it's
velocity.
not.
You can't
That's
get
not
faster.
No, that's not what it is.
Isn't terminal
Isn't it? Yeah,
velocity,
you can't-
if you drop a penny and a fucking rock from
Yeah.
a certain distance, they both going to reach the exact same speed and one can't go
I don't
No,
think they're
no.
reaching the same
No.
speed. I think they're falling at the same rate based on their weight.
You're confusing two different things. Every object will have a different terminal velocity. Say like a bullet has a higher terminal velocity than a person.
So what am I confusing it with?
You're confusing it with gravity. Like if you drop something at the same time with no other forces, they'll drop at the same speed because they accelerate the same.
There's got to be something in that parachute, dude. There has to be. I reckon they just can't be fucked putting them on, considering that there's not enough. I reckon they're like, there's not enough crashes for us to invest in this.
Yeah,
That's what I reckon it is. Full tinfoil hatting it.
Mine, I've got one.
because
Mine
they
is a
should
little
solve like car crashes probably before that.
Yeah,
My-
but that's a bit harder.
bit. It is because
Yeah,
It's
you
almost
can't just put a
easy to
parachute
an
on a car.
aeroplane on. A parachute on it.
I've got one that's a little bit boring, but I just think like, come on, how have we not invented phones that just never ever lose service?
Yeah.
Like why? Like it's 2026. Why am I going into Woolies in the middle of Melbourne on level 1 and I have no reception?
It's always shopping centres, bro.
It's always shopping
It's
centres.
Woolies and Coles.
It's always shit like car parks. Like I'm going under the ground. I get that. I should still have reception. Like it is 2026. These towers should be able to reach anywhere in the world at all times.
I understand the car park. I don't get when I'm in the air why I don't have it. Because I'm actually closer.
Well, I think it must travel down, right? The waves. But to me, I just think you should have service at all times. Like I just don't get why that's not a thing.
I agree.
Yeah, I just think
And I think we actually do, because you can call the coppers without service.
That's in SOS.
Yeah, so if you're in SOS only, you can still get service to call the ops.
yeah.
So it's
But I feel like it's a different service.
It's there. Give
Phone
us that
versus-
service, bro. What are we doing here?
Different type of service.
Give us
maybe.
that.
Give it us, lad. Give
Give
it
it to
Geeksy to the
us.
end of the season. What else you got?
It's 2026. You can shut your fucking horn up for a second, cunt. It's 2026. Why the fuck do we not have a pill that you can take and calories don't count for a certain period of time?
It absorbs it all.
Like, for whatever reason, you take this pill for the next 12 hours, calories just aren't a thing.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't affect your body.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
It absorbs it and shit.
I don't know what it does, but it fucking does something.
I reckon it sits, you know what it would be? It like sits in your stomach as like a little capturer, and then all the food you eat gets sucked into the captioner, and then you poo it out.
Almost like a balloon.
Yeah, and you poo it out, and then it's like it absorbed all the but then again it absorbs all the nutrients. But that's fine, because if I
Give
want
a
to eat
fuck, bro. I'm
if I
not
want to
eating
eat a whole
anything
chocolate
nutrient.
cake at McDonald's
Yeah.
and there's no nutrients in it, I'll eat all that.
I'm not doing
Then
it for
it gets
nutrients, dude.
captured in the thing and I shit it out.
But even just, surely there's something that we can just, it blocks the receptors that make, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you've got fucking, what's that one that makes you lose Ozempic and all that shit that like
Yeah.
blocks your hunger receptors? Why can't we just block the receptors that breaks the food down or some shit?
Well, mine's very similar to yours. My next one was, why can't we get a pill that actually puts you to sleep? Like you take it and in 3 minutes you will be sound asleep. You'll hit REM. Because we've got the gas version. Why can't we put it in a pill? And I get it because it's like we shouldn't be inventing this sort of stuff, but also we shouldn't be
worse out
inventing guns, cunt. So
worse
like,
out
do you know
there.
what I mean? We invent cigarettes. Why can't we invent something that literally it tells your body, all right, we're shutting down now for
It
6
doesn't
to 8
even tell
hours.
It just does it.
You take it and you
don't
go,
even
I need
have
to be in
time
bed
to tell your body that you're shutting down.
fully.
Oh, dude, I tell you what, I'd be its fucking biggest advocate.
Yeah.
Kill for one of those. My last one is on the topic of travel. Why the fuck don't we just build straight roads to places? Like, you're telling me Sydney to Melbourne? Just build a straight road, cunt.
As in,
It'll
like,
take,
up
hours
high?
off.
As
Yeah,
in-
build it above the ground. I don't give a fuck
Like
where you build it.
skyscraper height.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, straight.
Like, you're telling me I've got to swivel, swerve, go through this town, go through that, bruh. Just Sydney to Melbourne, very common road taken. Just build a direct as fast. It was dead set half the time, would it not?
Probably. Wouldn't it?
I feel like it's pretty direct already.
No,
you
bro.
gotta fucking go down there, then get onto that freeway.
It's like
then that
Elon Musk
highway,
wanted
then
to
you gotta
invent-
stop in Yass, and then you gotta fucking
In LA, Elon Musk wanted to invent an underground tunnel where your car goes, it goes under, and it just goes thump. It's like on a train track, and it shoots
Genius.
through. Yeah, under the ground.
genius.
Shit like that. Not to bring up Elon Musk, but pretty good idea, to be honest.
Why is he in hot water?
Well, he's just fucked in the head. He's just a fuckwit. That is
See,
not a
bruh,
straight
there's
line,
nothing
bar.
straight about that.
That's
cunt.
not. That's about as straight as we'll give.
Like, seriously, dude, we are cutting at least 3 hours off that.
Definitely. No, Melbourne. A trip to Melbourne becomes a trip to Manana.
Yes, and don't get me wrong, keep that road there. Like, if people are like, no, but I want to go to Albury. Sweet
it.
cunt, take that road.
Take it, bro.
But, no, most people going to Melbourne aren't stopping in Albury. I just want to go straight there. Or straight to Queensland.
Huge from you, Pat.
Like, that is actually not that. That's probably the least far-fetched one out of all of them.
Oh, I think mine's even. I've got one last one that's.
But
also
think
less
of it, that would
far-fetched.
cost so much money.
Good. Put a toll on it, bruh.
And also, sorry, who are we
Are you kidding
paying?
me?
Cost money, bro. We're the country. Who's paying who?
Well, government money would have to pay
Great.
heaps
Well,
of
what else
workers.
is the government money
bruh,
being
I would
spent
dead
on?
set pay fucking $100 in tolls to drive that thing. You kidding me?
So you could crowdfund it.
No,
No,
but
just tolls, bro. That's how they make money. They build the M8, you pay your tolls, that's how they pay it back. You don't know how the economy works, mate.
Yeah, but they still got to pay up front like heaps of money.
Yeah, you get a fucking loan, bro. What do you mean heaps of, but it's the government. They've got the money and they'll earn it back.
yeah. I've got two
Just
more.
fucking print more while you're at it.
I've got two more. My first one. Do you remember the Concorde plane that was so fast that they had to shut it down?
Give us
And it was
that.
so loud. Bring it back and just give us the option.
Yeah.
If it's more expensive or more cheaper, I don't care. But I'm getting on that plane knowing that it's super loud and I'm going to have a really uncomfortable flight. But it means that my trip to London, instead of being 25 hours, 14.
Yeah.
Sure, but it's loud as fuck and it's uncomfortable. Maybe my ticket's cheaper and I get there faster. Give a fuck.
Give a fuck when there's noise cancelling headphones in the world.
And my last thing, yeah, bro.
So where is it?
They were just like, we can't do it.
But did they actually build it?
Yeah, bro, it flew all the time.
Oh, it actually worked. Like,
It worked.
they actually sold tickets.
Yeah.
Imagine a
718 times faster.
No.
Oh, who flew a wreck? Okay, supersonic makeover. See, bro?
It's impossible to pee once you're in the air. Said Sue.
Nappy, bro.
No, because the washroom is too small. I'd make it work.
3.5 hours to Paris, I sucked it up. Mate, I'd suck up a lot
No, but they're
worse
not
than that to
th-
fly 3 hours
They're
to
not
Paris.
flying from Australia.
Where's she flying from? I'd suck up things I won't even say to fucking fly 3 hours to Paris.
How much faster was a Concorde plane? And he's Googling this in Google Images just so everyone knows.
And he's
What do you
only
say?
got how in there. He hasn't-
How fast?
How much faster was a Concorde plane to a regular?
More than twice as fast. So, bro, you're telling me a trip to London becomes 12 hours.
A trip to America becomes like 5 if it's more
Five.
than half.
5.
Come on, bro. Get me on the Concorde.
So that, and then this is my last one. A mood ring that actually works. We know enough about our body now and enough science and shit that you could put a mood ring on. Oh, does it exist?
The Aura ring.
The Aura ring. Okay, so that's real. I'm going to get one.
Look up the Aura ring.
Is it actually real?
Yeah, Tiana wears it and it legit says like, your period will be late this month because your body temperature was 0.2 degrees lower on this day compared to last month. So it's going to be 3 days
OURA
late.
ring.
Like
Where do you buy it?
JB, fucking probably Apple. Full aura, bro.
$800.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, but it does heaps more than just tell you.
I'm getting it.
Tell you when you.
Is it semi like a health watch?
Yeah, but it's just a ring.
I'm getting
Tells
it.
you your sleep, but like deep, bro. It literally would be like your internal body temperature was 0.2 degrees lower than this time last month, so your period will most likely be
Actually,
2 to
that
3
might be
days
really
late,
bad
like-
for my health.
And it
anxiety.
and it's like
Works,
accurate.
Yeah.
That could send me into
No, I think it would help you. It's not going to fucking start beeping, being like,
you're fucked.
you're fucked.
How do you charge it?
But it's going to say to
put it on
me,
a charger.
you're getting more and more stressed every day.
Just put it on a little circular charger. Trust me, it doesn't even say that for Tiana, and she's fucking stressed. It tells you your stress levels. See, like that? Gives you your sleep, gives you your readiness, go get them. It's pretty hectic. $11 billion valuation.
What a weird thing to put on your website. We're worth this much. Okay.
I think that kind of tells me, okay, that many people support it rather than
Yeah.
a flex. But maybe just say how many you've sold.
Yeah. Yeah, fully.
Yeah, that's a bit crazy. Do you have an invention, Kyle? That's like, why isn't it ready yet?
I was thinking like a hangover cure.
Great
Like,
one.
surely
of
that's-
course you thought
I
that.
know the hangover cure.
What?
Home by 9 at the latest. 2 cups of electrolytes, a big feed, 8 hours sleep, bro. I'm telling you. I don't get chronic anxiety the next day. It's fucking unbelievable.
Wow.
The last 5 times I've drunk, I've had what I would consider a normal person's hangover. So I guess maybe I still do get hangover, but like I used to get like, I couldn't drink, bro. Whereas now I'm just a little bit rattled, like, oh, fucking hell, I'm a bit dusty.
Yeah, but I mean like get rid of it completely.
Wait, so is your hangover health anxiety? Do you reckon there's any health anxiety attached to your
No, I would just get chronic anxiety. Like I would have panic attacks. The next day felt like 1,000 mini panic attacks. Like,
So-
it felt
so
like I'd
nothing
have a
to do with
panic
how
attack
you're-
for like a minute, and then it would go. Then a minute, then it would go. That's what it kind of felt like.
So it was nothing to do with how your body was feeling and that was making you freak out. It was more just your body was
No,
feeling.
both also because my body, because a lot of physical symptoms trigger my anxiety when I feel sick and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was also playing into
Right.
it.
Yeah.
So do you reckon your hangovers now are like when you were younger?
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. But when I was younger, I'd maybe feel a bit more sick because I would go out till like fucking 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas now I make sure
Well-
I'm home, get good sleep. Like,
Yeah, but that's like just any health thing, I guess. It's like just drink less and more sleep.
Yeah. But you're saying
Well, they've got that
you can have
beige
2
juice.
hours sleep, get fuck-eyed, go nuts, and then
Not
you
even
take-
the sleep thing, just like because you can get a normal amount of sleep. Just get rid of all the effects of it.
A juice is meant to be good, the pear juice.
I've had the pear juice before, but again, I don't drink enough to really get hungover. I think I've been hungover twice in my life.
Also,
That's a good one, but the day that's invented, it's the richest person in the world. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, overnight.
yeah.
Later, Bezos.
What are we
see ya,
doing?
Elon.
Wait, then what are we working on?
Let me tell
Hip
you, bro,
chase.
it's the first 5-star.
Oi,
Also, wait, how surely you can get rid of hiccups
Gives
easily
a fuck, bro.
as an invention.
Who cares, bro? Do hiccups really inconvenience you that much in life?
Like yeah, they're a bit
hiccups
annoying.
is so chill.
Bro, what the fuck?
For me, because
But
I
How
like
often
some-
do you get hiccups,
but it's
bro,
so
that you
easy
thought of
and
that?
it's such an easy thing. Like
You
Dude,
drink water
I
a
feels
whole
like you could
salt
just
rare.
get
I
easy.
can solve hiccups. I'm not even trying to be like a dog. If I have hiccups, they last a minute.
But you've never had those hiccups that you just can't shake.
You drink
just-
a massive glass of water and hold your
Hold
breath
your
as long
breath.
as you can.
Yeah, but everyone has these things, and then like
No, you
it
literally
never
hold your
works for
breath.
someone
By it.
else. Sometimes I get really pissed off about it. Yeah.
pissed
Bro,
off.
what the fuck? I never even.
What?
I don't think I've heard the word hiccups in about 5
Neither.
years, dude.
Lani gets the hiccups, I imagine.
I don't even think she gets it. She's not a fucking coward. you seriously? We've just rattled off some of the greatest inventions ever, and you go, surely we can stop hiccups.
That's
Surely.
fucking ground zero level
That is
shit.
that is wild, cunt.
I would rather stop hiccups than lose 3 hours on the way to Melbourne.
Oh, well, you are
Hiccups
against...
or hangover?
Hangover, yeah.
Mate, you are against progress then.
Yeah,
if
you
that's
are.
where your mind goes.
You mad backwards cunt.
Let's do some fucking
No, Nah, Kyle's got something for us, he said.
I've not
Oh,
heard
yeah.
a hotline in a while.
Yeah, we got heaps of hotlines.
Yeah.
But what have you got for us?
Yeah, I wanted to bring something up. I want to start a bit of an investigation. So a few
Hotlines.
weekends ago, I was in Melbourne for the golf trip.
Yeah.
And we stayed in an Airbnb in a country town of Melbourne. And we went out on Saturday night.
Wait, sorry,
to the
in the
local
country
pub.
town of Melbourne? Or you're saying in a country town?
In a country town close to Melbourne.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were making a joke about Melbourne. Sorry. Not
Anyway,
clear.
we went out and we were at the local pub, and then we went back to ours, and 2 girls came back to our house, our Airbnb. And during the night, we were like just in the living room sort of dancing around, and at some point someone threw a vape through the air, and one of the girls reaches to go grab the vape, and it smashes the TV. So she hits the vape, and it goes straight into the TV.
So she deflected it into the
deflected.
telly.
It wasn't on the trajectory to
Who
hit the
threw
TV.
the vape?
Not sure.
Okay.
But so we didn't think that they found out about the TV, like the Airbnb host, when we left. And we're like, okay, that's sweet. We didn't actually get like their number or anything, because we weren't really thinking about the broken TV on the night. Anyway, they just got back to us 2 days ago, have found the broken TV, sent us a quote for $900.
Valid, by the way.
And now
Yeah. Almost cheaper side of things for a TV these days.
Now I'm thinking, how do we go about this? How do we get my money from her?
Can I be
think
so
it's her
honest?
fault, dude.
It's not
No, it
her
was
fault.
completely her fault.
No, because
How?
if you're throwing something in a house, you're taking responsibility of. You're
No,
essentially
you're
saying
not.
this.
Yeah, who threw it? I
I'm
didn't know who
throwing
threw it.
this. I'm throwing
It
this.
doesn't matter who threw it. It
No,
wasn't
it
even
does.
going.
I'm throwing this, and therefore it doesn't matter. I don't care about. Like, I would never ever throw my phone to you right now. If I said, "Oi, Kyle,"
But it's not about the phone that was
no. But
damaged.
hear me out. If you throw something, it means you don't really care about where it ends up or what it does. Because if it was truly
No.
important, like my phone, I would be walking over there and handing it to you.
It's your decision you've put the trust in the person catching it. You've been like, okay, I trust them enough that it's my responsibility. I'm taking them and owning their responsibility too.
But she wasn't even supposed to catch it.
No, but that's the thing. You're also accepting that there are people that will try and catch it
No,
or whatever.
what?
So
No, dude, I'm not even trying to wind you up.
I'm not trying to wind you up. By throwing an object...
you're being a little bit sexist. I'll let that be known.
By throwing an object, you are accepting the unwritten contract that it may not go to its intended sender, and that is just a part of throwing things.
That's
You know who threw it as well.
You know who threw it, and you're protecting them.
But I just didn't even.
tell me who
I actually
threw
don't
the vape.
remember
Are they
because
part
I
of
don't
the
think
machination?
I wasn't even
Boy,
thinking
or
that
was
would matter.
Was it someone you were with, or was it one of the lovely ladies you brought home that night?
No, it wasn't one of them.
Great.
So it was
they're
one
off
of
the
you
hook.
guys.
Sorry.
It was one of you guys.
Yeah, that threw it, but that doesn't even matter.
It does.
She went to catch it.
No, she wasn't supposed to catch it.
But that's
Yeah,
fine.
and
If
she
it's
just-
coming in her direction
Yeah,
and
it's
she
almost
sees
a
it,
human reaction. Like, oh, vape,
instinctive
I'll
to go
take
grab
that.
it.
And it hits and she smashed the TV.
No,
No,
the
she didn't
vape
smash the
smashed the
TV.
TV. The
Yeah,
guy,
which came off, deflected
no,
off
no,
her
no.
hand.
Someone threw a vape and it
This is
deflected off
crazy.
her and smashed
I didn't think
the TV.
this was going to go this way.
That's the T. Someone threw the vape, it deflected off of her and smashed the TV. I always think it's the fault of the person. You track as far back as you go. Okay, she deflected it and it hit the TV. Why did she deflect it? Because he threw it.
Yes.
Why did he throw it? Well, there's your answer. Why? Because that's the cause. Was the
It's
flying
not enough
vape.
grounds to hit her up for the 900.
No. The flying vape
There
broke
is
the
for
TV.
sure.
There's not. If
But without her,
if she
TV
had
doesn't
it and
break.
she went to throw it and like it fucking went way wide and it was an awful throw and hit the TV and smashed it, you'd be like, oh, listen. But like, bro, a vape's flying her way. Maybe she thought it was going to hit her. Like, who the fucking knows? And she's
No,
just thrown the
but that's
hand up.
not even in question.
Also, for it to deflect, whoever threw it was awfully close in the vicinity of the TV. Because there's no way
Not really.
someone throws a vape, it just deflects slightly and goes
No, because she's
completely on
gone-
a different angle.
No, she's gone to grab it like quickly, And
Yeah, so
there's a bit of power behind that, and it's pretty.
So
It's gone
it's still
pretty
close
far.
to the
in
telly.
the direction of the TV.
It's in the same room as the TV.
No. Listen, if you threw a vape at me right now and I went to catch it, it's not going to hit the TV over there in the same room.
Sure. Yeah, sure. We were close to the TV.
Yeah, so it's another risk to be thrown.
Can I even say something crazy? Even if Pat deflected it into the monitor right there, it wouldn't even break the monitor. I swear to God. And that's Pat's strength. So I think she was...
She had to be next to the TV, dude.
Literally less than a meter.
No.
She
She was
had
at
to have
least
been
2
very
meters.
close to the
She was
TV.
2 meters.
Okay, 2 meters. My next question then. Is she a fucking quarterback for the NFL? Seriously, that's my next question. Is she a quarterback for the NFL? Because how the fuck did she generate that much power?
Kyle, did you throw it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, listen, cunt. You know if you threw it or not.
Did you
No,
throw it?
I don't know.
No.
What do you mean you don't?
I'm
If you're the one,
like
you
80%
know if
sure
you
I
threw
didn't
it.
throw it.
Well, then you're an unreliable narrator, and therefore...
But the rest of the story is completely true.
I
Although
think
there's no-
if
I'm not
she
making up
even
any
gets hit
detail.
up for money, if I was her, I would sue you for defamation.
In fact, if this somehow gets back to her and he does, please let us know. I need to know.
Crazy.
Absolutely not a chance.
I know what you do, Kyle. You and all your fucking buddies who went down to Melbourne
I also had to
gather
pay for a
together
chair
some
already.
fucking money and pay for the TV you broke. Or you do
That's
the old,
she
or
broke.
you do the old school 3Ds, but you've just fucked yourself, deny, and you've just outed yourself on a podcast. So then you're fucked.
What's the 3D? Oh,
Deny.
What are you
So-
talking about, officer? Got no idea, mate. Me? Check the bookings. I wasn't the last one to stay there. Too late now, mate.
Sorry.
But I wouldn't do that because
Hotline.
it's a family business and I wouldn't scam them.
Oh, mate, I'd hate to have Pat as a fucking guest at my Airbnb.
Wow, I'm brilliant. Aren't you banned from Airbnb?
Me? I'm probably keeping Airbnb afloat.
The only time I've had a bad experience, a bad review on Airbnb was when we stayed in that place in Adelaide and there was a
Yeah.
linen cupboard open and she messaged me saying, hey, feel free to use the sofa bed.
And we grabbed
We used
linen.
the sofa bed. We took linen out of the linen cupboard that was open to put in.
Yeah.
She goes, you used extra blankets than were required. I was like, well, what the fuck? You wanted us to sleep on a bare sofa mattress, you fuckwit?
Yeah. Well said, Pat.
Who were these girls, by the way? You just met them on the night out?
Yeah, they were like a local AFL team or something.
Did you bring them home?
No. Well, yes. Yeah, sure.
So it was you. So
Me
you're just
doing-
ticking off sports codes.
So you
really.
brought them home.
They came with us when we left the
Yes,
pub.
but like normally when they come home, there's a bit of interest between the people, you know.
Were you one of the boys?
No,
that
it
got with
actually
one of
wasn't
these
like that at
girls?
all.
Oh, so no one was like
No.
Okay,
AFL. Maybe they were lesbian.
probably.
How much do you all have to pay for the telly?
There was 5 of us.
That's chill.
Sweet, bro.
Yeah, but it's like
70
not-
bucks each, so. It's annoying.
It's like with you and the removalist.
Not at all
No,
the same.
because
Not even
I didn't break
close to
something
the
of
same.
the removalists. It's in fact you're the removalist in this story because you broke something and you're refusing to pay, which is what they did. So you're in fact a scumbag removalists.
Who are going to have their company shredded, by the way, on this podcast when it's all
Absolutely.
sorted.
I'm a bit over Kyle saying there's no hotline, so I'm just sending another one in. I would love for you to rank or look at like top 5 best like singing auditions. And if you need some good ones, Carice Eden from The Voice, Australia, I don't know what year, her blind audition, amazing. And then American Idol, Ian Tongi sings,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to
Yeah.
make you cry.
That's good.
But
And
yeah,
he sings it with James
auditions, rank
Blunt.
them.
That's
a
good.
fun one.
That's a brilliant thing to do, but unfortunately, I'm not even being a dickhead. That's got to be done on the Patreon because we can't play music on the main pod because it gets removed off Spotify.
And we don't really watch shit
In this
in the
one,
main pod.
yeah, we watch it.
But
on
that's a
Patreon.
fun thing that we will do there.
So that's a great idea.
Hi,
Kyle. Hi, boys. We love the pod. My sister went to your, oh my God, Jawil. My sister went to your first comedy show, and she only just revealed that to me, and I'm so jealous because I missed out on tickets.
That's
This
okay.
is 2021, by the way. Yeah, way back. Like when you were at college. She only just told me, and I'm so jealous, so please let us, I don't know, come to your show. Oh, that was cringe. Anyway, love the pod. Love you guys. Love you guys. Love you, Kyle.
Tickets in his bio.
Buy them, you fucking POV sluts.
Hey boys, I was just looking at one of my mates' brother's girlfriend's Instagrams just because I was trying to figure out how long they've been together because they're having a kid.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm scrolling down, like, a few photos of hers bikini pic. I look down and liked by Pat Clifton. Patty, you dog!
Oh. Oh.
Sorry, boys. Just thought it was funny. Laters.
Now I don't know who the fuck it is.
I think he might have been joking.
No, I don't reckon he
Can we
was
call
joking.
him back? Because maybe I know them.
Maybe.
Can we call him?
Do you want me to track him down?
Let's
Track him down and call him next step.
No, I need to know now, bro. What?
I reckon he's taking the piss.
No way. That's not something you make up. True?
I'll find him.
Can you just get his name? We'll do it after. I know how to figure out his name.
That's so funny.
Through his number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to figure out his name.
As in just from his number?
Yeah.
In Facebook?
No.
How?
Can't tell you.
LinkedIn?
Can't tell you.
Hey boys, love the podcast. I've got what I think is a genuine 50-50 would you rather / would you take this deal.
I'm going to say
It's split my
60-40.
friend group, so I'd love to know what you do. And what you do, I'm 23, so you boys are washed now, but I'd love to know what you do at my age. For the next 10 years of your life, you have to live in Canberra. Now, you can still take holidays and stuff, but if you're working full-time, you don't have much time. You got to take your annual leave, you go on the weekends.
Yeah, fuck.
But after you've done that 10 years, you then get a free private jet holiday once per year for the rest of your life.
Fuck no. Can't.
So imagine
so
you're 23. Yeah, you get the idea. Would you take it?
No.
Did he just seriously say that was the best 50-50 thing ever?
Dude, sorry, cunt.
I've never been quicker to ban some fucking toolbag on a hotline before. That's rage bait, bro. That was rage bait.
If you'd said, I get my dream house wherever I want and a private jet,
I'd consider it.
maybe I'd
Yeah.
probably still say no.
I get a private jet holiday once a year after living in Canberra for 10.
That's fucking insane.
And you reckon it's... Bro,
If you said Canberra...
And me and my friend group are so split on it. Well, your friend group are a bunch of fucking bleep.
I would consider 1 year in Canberra for the private jet once a year. Maybe.
Oh, I don't even know.
Maybe.
Thank you for calling up, but
That was a good one.
We love you, mate.
Thank you, brother.
We really do. But fuck, that was a shit, would you rather?
Hey, Will and Pat, love the pod. I just had a quick question. What's your opinion on the Norris nuts? Because I feel like they're such a fucking weird thing. Like,
Do
the
you know
way
what the
that
Norris
they
nuts
just
are?
moved into Bondi and, like, it's just... I feel like there's something so fucked about their family. And I don't know if you guys even know them, but, like, I don't know. There's just something so itch about them. Anyway, see you, boys.
I met the Norris nuts.
Same.
And they're really nice. They just seemed like obviously they've grown up in a YouTube environment. But you know what my thing is about people like that is like, they're not the ones that are weird. Like, sure, they do family YouTube stuff and like I have my own opinions on like, family content, like that sort of style of content. But the weird ones are the people that engage, like that treat them the way that they do. Like, people will fuck it. Like, I was speaking to the dad and he was like, yeah, like people will rock up to our house and they'll do this sort of shit. And they're like, I know how it goes because I am online as well. When people yell at you across the street and all that sort of shit, like, then you have to act and be a certain way if that's how people are treating you. That's how I always view it. So I actually think they're really nice, normal kids. And the dad, I've not met the mum. The dad was like a really, truly lovely, lovely man.
I didn't know it was at that event we were at.
Yeah.
And it's you until Norris Nutsy. And I was like, who the fuck are Norris Nuts? And then I saw the main girl and I was like, where the fuck do I know her from, bro? That Ellen DeGeneres interview.
Yes. Which is, I was doing the,
Cracker.
yeah.
It was like, yeah, my dad used to surf. Now he eats 2 liters of ice cream and
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. That's my only.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know them from.
So like, look, I don't watch their content and I'm not a fan of that style of content, but them as people, great. And I just feel bad for them because like the fans that they have or like the people that are like obsessed with them are so weird. So then obviously they have to,
Yeah, but that's also the life they asked for by
No,
committing
100%.
so much into.
100%. but like that's the trade-off, I guess. So yeah.
Hey boys, love the pod. Just wanted to yell out and say that for our family Easter weekend, our mum is not getting us chocolate this year. Instead, she surprised us. Well, not surprised, we know we're going. We're going to Willy Boy's show! As a family, so when you see 10 beautiful women and maybe a couple of... And some maybe a couple of uncles and cousins.
No way.
So
What show?
Appropriate. Mum's nervous. You're going to say some crazy show. I'm excited. 2 rows. Yeah, and if you do, we'll fucking find you, mate. We'll find you and you.
Okay, well, you got to tell me what show because I have to. I mean, I'm sure I'll spot them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm
Easter
so going to
weekend.
talk to you guys. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Bean Spillers, I've got to show Pat a new Sienna Spiro song and a song I'm obsessed with right now. And then we're going to do a bit of improv again.
Yes, boys. Let's do it.
Love y'all.
Love
Thank you very
y'all.
much for listening.